Hello everyone, this is Garrett from the Sonic Ducks, and today we are doing a Phantom Knight deck profile. This is pretty much replacing my main deck for as opposed to Quasar, mainly because it's a lot faster than Quasar, and let's go ahead and get it started. So first off, we have 3 Ancient Cloak. Ancient Cloak is one of the main searchers of the deck, allows you to search any Phantom Knight card in your deck, so any of the monsters or a few of the traps allows you to search for. The next are 3 Silent Boots. They allow you to search for any of the spell or traps. Now, and only the spell or traps, so just go for like, if you use this, banish from the graveyard, and go for one of the traps you need, like if you want to make it to where your opponent's monster's effect and negated, go for Fog Blade or something like that. Then we have 3 of the Rugged Gauntlets, or Rugged Gloves. It's just the extra sword of the deck, allows the XZ summon monster to gain 1,000 extra attack. And also, if you banish it from the graveyard, you can send 1 card from your deck to your graveyard. Then you have 3 of the Fragile Armor. Most people don't run the Fragile Armor because they don't see a point. I like it for the fact that it can be used as draw power. What you do is you banish from the graveyard, send 1 Phantom Knight card from your hand to the graveyard, then draw 1 card. It's decent for getting cards that you need from your hand to the graveyard really fast, and also to get some cards from your deck. And then just an added bonus, some 2 Kagamusha Knights just for easier rank 3 plays. On to the spells, we have 1 Phantom Knight Spear. I don't really use it for its on-field effect, which is to burn your opponent if they target any of your monsters, but I use it for its in-grave effect, where I can banish it to protect a monster for 1 destruction effect. I'm running 1 Reinforcement of the Army, because of that one, sadly. 1 Foolish, and 1 Allure of Darkness for a bit of draw power. 1 Burial from a Different Dimension, just to get a few of them back from the banish zone if I need it. Galaxy Wave for a bit of burn damage. It allows me to burn my opponent for 500 every time I XZ summon, and this deck is all about XZ summoning. And then I have 2 Mystical Space Typhoons just for a couple destructions, because this deck, that's the only form of destruction I can do. I'm running 1 Phantom Knights of Tomb Shield. It can act as a monster if I activate it on the field, or in the grave I can negate the effect of a face-up trap card. Running 2 of the Swords. This gives any monster I target up to 800 extra attack, and if it were to be destroyed, I can destroy it instead. It's a continuous trap, so that's good. I'm running 3 copies of the Dark Gauntlets. Dark Gauntlets allows me to send any Phantom Knight card from my deck to the graveyard when I activate it from the field, and in the grave, it can special summon itself as a monster, and it gains defense by the number of Phantom Knight cards in my grave. Phantom Knight spell or traps in my grave. I have 3 Shadow Veil. Shadow Veil works the same in the grave. It can special summon itself as a monster, but it doesn't give any extra defense. And if it's on the field and I activate it as a trap card, it gives 1 monster I control 300 attack and defense permanently until it leaves the field. I run 3 Wing. Wing acts as both a savior and attack boost. It can give a monster I target up to 500 extra attack and make it to where it's not destroyed once per turn. And then 3 Fogblade. Fogblade is essentially the Phoenix Chain. The only downside is I cannot target the monster for attack. So its effects are negated, can't be targeted for attack, and it cannot attack. And lastly, for the main deck, I run 3 Needlebug Deaths just for milling power, because this deck obviously works well in the graveyard. For the extra deck, I'm running 1 F-Zero, mainly because this deck can run multiple of the same rank, so it's like, hey, pretty good card. 1 Dante for the milling properties, as well as the fact as it can go into F-Zero. 1 number 86, because of what you can do with Break Sword. You can definitely get this card up to 5 units, just not in 1 turn. It takes a while. 1 Gaga Cowboy, in case I can need to do a little bit of burn damage and I have the capability of getting 2 level 4s to the field. 1 Ghost Trick Alucard. It's rank 3 Dark, so it would get the benefits of gloves, so it'd get extra 1,000 attack, and it also destroys any face down card. Submersible Arrow Shark. Just some burn damage from banished monsters, which this deck does a lot of banishing, so... Zubaba General. This one was just an added card on my behalf because I was like, hey, I could probably give it some bonus attack from monsters from hand. It's a good 2,000 beater, rank 4 if you need to go into it. Number 47, Nightmare Shark. This one just allows me to do 2,000 direct damage. King Arthur, another rank 4 that you can go into. It stays on the field and it gains attack by its effect, but other than that, it's only a rank 4 you can just want to go into. I have 3 Phantom Knight's Breaksword. Activate its effect, detaching a unit, targeting 1 card I control, 1 card my opponent controls, popping both. Normally you would target itself and another card, and then its second effect when it hits the graveyard brings back 2 Phantom Knights in my grave and raising them 1 level. And lastly, 3 Dark Rebellion Xyz Dragons. Everyone pretty much knows what this does. Detach you 2 units and half a monster's attack on my opponent's field. And that's my Phantom Knights. Most people I've seen nowadays run Phantom Knights with like Speedroids and Burning Abyss, but I don't like that aspect. I like the fact that they can work well on their own as well. Most people I've played against can agree with that statement at least, and I hope that if we get more support, it'll be pretty good support. So until next time, like, subscribe, and see you guys later.